As real estate investors, we waste a lot of time on YouTube watching videos about girls getting chased on snowboards by bears. But here's a few tips on how not to waste your time on another episode of Ask Prof Joey. Hold on one second. To you, Alligator.
Off the bat, I couldn't find any evidence directly underneath it, so obviously this video...
Oh, sorry. For someone who doesn't read that good, YouTube is a lifesaver. I watch a ton of YouTube videos and get a lot of great education on real estate investment for absolutely free. Now, the challenge with YouTube is navigating the crap. Today, I want to give you 3 tips on good YouTubers who I like and I get great content from, and 3 people you can avoid or at least take in small doses, like cyanide. All right, let me lead off with the good stuff. One person who I like, who is one of the biggest real estate YouTubers out there, is Phil Putakowski. Ben, link that in there because I don't know how to say his name. But I'm not endorsing this guy's programs or books or anything like that. But what he does right is he puts out quality content on each and every one of his videos. His videos are 10 to 20 minutes long, in front of a whiteboard, talking about the real facts behind real estate investing. And that's what I appreciate about this guy. He gives you the real details of how to actually do deals. And by doing this, I can see the guy actually does deals, which I respect a lot. So I'd imagine that his course content that he sells is probably pretty decent because he's a real practitioner, not just someone selling courses. Another great one is BiggerPockets. BiggerPockets.com is a great website. You can read their blog, you can go on their forum, look at a lot of different questions, talk to other investors. But on YouTube, you can just search BiggerPockets and see a lot of their videos as well as their podcast stream through YouTube. So check them out on YouTube for real hard-hitting real estate investment advice. The third is FlipNerd. I like FlipNerd a lot. They take real real estate investors and interview them on topics they are expert in. Their clips are sometimes 3 to 20 minutes long, and it's great content from someone in a particular area of expertise that gives you real straightforward advice on how to succeed in real estate investing or succeed in a specific aspect of real estate investing. So check out FlipNerd as well on YouTube. And now here are 3 things that I like to avoid on YouTube when looking for real estate investment or success advice. Number 1 is Tai Lopez. Tai Lopez drives a Ferrari. That's great. However, I don't actually think what he's telling you is going to make you successful. It's too broad. It's very generic information about success in general. And what's going to make you successful, especially in real estate investment, is the nuts and bolts of the actual process, which Tai Lopez has no nuts and bolts to it. It's about reading books or focusing or leveraging your time by reading books. It is a bunch of nonsense that goes round and round and around in circles that never gets to any real content. So avoid Tai Lopez like you were a domestic-made automobile. The next one is Robert Kiyosaki. There's a lot of people out there who love Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I read the book. I love that book as well. I'm not saying avoid the book. The book has great content on a very broad spectrum. But some of the YouTube stuff that leads into some of the courses that he sells are once again very much like Tai Lopez. It's too broad to really focus in and make you successful. So even though the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad is great, anything that leads you into buying bigger and bigger courses that cost more and more money are probably not worth your time to view. The third thing to avoid is any real estate guru who is trying to pitch you on their traveling roadshow of real estate education. We see these all the time. The flip this house as seen on TV. Then they come to your city, and it's not even the person who flipped the house on TV. It's a hired gun to sell you a program, sell you a course. These courses range from $3,000 to $35,000, which is way too much money to try to get in the real estate game when there's so much valuable content for free on the internet and on YouTube. So avoid these step-selling infomercials disguised as real estate education. There are also people who are very good at what they do, like Grant Cardone. He's a great salesman. He puts out great content. But the downside to consuming too much of this type of content is it's very broad. It's not focused enough to really use in your day-to-day business. The things that are gonna make you the most money are your particular niche and getting great at that. And big, broad concepts about success or about how to sell someone may help or may get you motivated, but it's not gonna take you to the next level. So look a little deeper. You know who else I like on YouTube? Me. So don't forget to follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and all those other great social media mediums.